not even mean Bowers game for me.
Ahoy there, YouTube.
We are back again today for another game review, and today I'm here with my 7-year-old son, Sean.
Hi.
For another special tag team review. That was a bad one. And we're going to be checking out Save the Dragon from Blue Orange Games. This is for 2 to 4 players. Age is 5+, so it'll take about 15 minutes to play. And in Save the Dragon, this is a game in which you're going to be trying to get these big, chunky meeples all the way up to the top and into one of these doors to fight a wizard and save this lovely dragon up here. But it's not going to be that easy because there will be a shield that will be blocking your way and also blocking, boom, potential balls from hitting you. If you want to see exactly how the game is played, we need a Bauer Family Learns, where you can check out. I'll post the link up here or down below or somewhere around that. You can do that. This is just going to be a review of it, so let's go over the pros, let's go over the cons. So first on the con side, what was something you didn't like about the game, Sean?
I didn't like getting knocked over.
Yes, so there is this aspect of the game where the wizards are going to send fireballs at you, and that's actually other people in the game because you're going to be rolling these 2 dice right here, and there's going to be a lot of times you're going to throw boulders. It's more than a 50-50 chance. Well, it's like probably about a 30 to 40% chance you're going to throw a boulder every single turn. Mm-hmm. And what makes that extra bad is you might have spent 4 or 5 turns getting all the way up to the top right here, and you're one space from winning, and then it's just like 4 or 5 turns gone. Mm-hmm. Now, they do have a little catch-up aspect where you get this little tiny coin, and this coin can be 1 movement, and so you can hoard 3 of those, and you can use those in really interesting ways. But that is annoying to get your turns canceled out. But with a younger kids game, that's going to be something you're going to see a lot more. One comment I have with this game is a component issue. Now, as you see it looks really stinking good, and it does. But I'm gonna take off the makeup a little bit here because the rule booklet leaves some to be desired, for sure. There was a house rule we had to make up, wasn't there? Mm-hmm. There was one house rule where we looked through the rules, and the rules are very short, and we're like, all right, this rule is just not in here. We are going to have to come up with some way to solve the issue. And the picture on the front, which shows you how to assemble this, is not a good picture. I'm assuming they did the rule booklet before they actually had the physical components, so they did a 3D rendering, I do believe, and the 3D rendering just makes this all sorts of confusing. And if you really want to see how confusing it was, go watch my unboxing video. Most unboxing videos for Blue Orange games, lighter kids games, takes about 2, 3, 4 minutes. This one is 15 minutes, and this is nearly broken. Like, yeah, you see that, Sean? Yeah, this is from one time putting it together. Now that I know how to do it, though, it's never going to happen again, and I can disassemble it. But that's still a big, you need to make sure it's easy to assemble. So the rules definitely could have been better. Any other cons we have with this one? It's very light, simple, repetitive, same thing over and over again. It only goes up to 4 players. I'd like to see it have more players. Mm-hmm. But really my main con is that I just wanted more with this game. I wanted a little bit more meat on the bone. Maybe you keep this game, but then you have like some extra things that can go out aside from the shield, and each one of them does something extra special, and you could mix it up, and that could be a way that you could add more to the game as the kids get older. Because to be honest with you, the shield right now is just pretty much used to either block somebody from moving or to block a ball to move the ball to protect yourself. Uh-huh. And angle balls. But I just wish there was a little bit more meat on the bone there. That's what I'm trying to go for. But I understand it's for ages 5+, but still, I like it when they include a little bit more. But that's what we got on the cons. You got anything else you didn't like about the game?
No.
Moving on to the pros. I thought this was a good game. I enjoyed Save the Dragon. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
So we have played this with my son Luke, your brother, who's 4, and he picked it up no problem. Mm-hmm. So I would say this is definitely, I'd say ages 3, 4+, as long as you got people helping you. So it definitely can be a children's game. Also, so I would consider this a pure children's game where, Sean, you could teach this to Maxon, right? Mm-hmm. You could teach this to some of your other friends. You do not need an adult present to play this game as long as your kids, I'd say 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, which is nice. Let's make sure everything goes back in the box nice and smoothly. I've not actually checked that, but yeah, everything's going to go back nice in the box, which is good. And once you know how to assemble it, it's relatively easy to assemble. Mm-hmm. I like the mechanism. As much as you didn't like getting hit with the balls, you like throwing the fireballs, right?
Yeah.
Knocking people over is fun. The theme's interesting. Like the artwork a lot. Mm-hmm. The components really got the theme across, and this is going to draw people to the table.
Yeah, look at the dragon.
Yeah, when you see someone playing this game, you're going to stop and you'll be like, Okay, hey, what's going on over there? It's got good table appeal. I think this is a great. You know what? I think it's a very good children's and family game that could have been great with some slightly better rules, a little bit more here, a little bit more there. This is really the kind of thing. This would be a game that would be just absolutely spectacular for what's called a micro expansion. That's where they just give, well, a mini expansion. That's where they just give you like more extra stuff. It's not a big box. It's just a small box. Maybe be extra tokens, another pawn, a different die. It just adds a little extra flavor to the game. I think that would be really cool for this game. But as it is, Save the Dragon. We all liked it. Whole family liked it. Bauer family gave this whole thing a seal of approval.
Well,
we should make that a logo, shouldn't we? The Bauer family seal of approval. For when the whole family makes a game.
I liked it more with more players because there's more targets to do with the boulder.
Yes, that's another very solid point. I would say that the sweet spot for this would definitely be 3 or 4 players. I like the best of 4. But yeah, in 2 players, it becomes much more of a mean game because there's who are you gonna hit, Sean?
You.
You know who I'm gonna hit?
Me.
Okay, yeah. So it's like we have to attack each other, whereas in a 4-player game, it's like you can be like, oh, I had to attack him because he's in first, you know. But
or like I had to attack him because he's only 1 spot away from getting the door.
I will say though, in a 2-player game, it adds an extra dimension because you had 3 coins at one point, which means if you would have rolled a 3, you could have moved 6 spaces, which could be a huge chunk of spaces because there's only like 9 or 10 stairs. But anywho, that's our thought. That's our review of Save the Dragon from Blue Orange Games. Save yourself a little bit of stress if you get this one. Watch my unboxing video, see exactly how to put it together, and thank me later. But if you're enjoying what we're doing, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. If you want to support the channel, please consider clicking on the Patreon down below. And in the comments below, let me know. I got the question this time. If you had a dragon and you had to choose, would you want to use a dragon? Would you rather have a dragon that's really good at fighting, but he's so wild that you can't ride him? So he'll protect you, and he's a great fighting dragon. You have a fighting dragon, but you can't ride him. Or would you rather have a dragon who's scared of fighting, but a flyer, and he'll fly you anywhere? Or would you rather have a dragon that's really good at cooking? So you would just have your own personal chef dragon. And so people would come over, and they'd be like, oh, ooh, this is delicious food. Be like, yeah, my dragon chef made it. And he'd poke his head out and be like, oh, I hope you like the tuna. I'm taking that dragon. I want the cooking dragon.
Well, can he still fly?
No. Can't fly, can't fight, but he can cook and he can talk. I think the talking, I mean, how much would you not like to have a talking dragon from?
I have a question also.
All right, well, answer mine first, then we'll answer yours.
I want the chef dragon to...
You the chef dragon? All right, what's your question? Pop it off.
If you could have... Okay. If you could have one type of dragon, like element, what element would it be?
A dragon element?
Yes, so he had just one element, only one element he could use.
Ice. I want freeze. I want him to be able to use. I guess it'd be water. Would it be water then, or ice? Is ice its own element?
Yes.
Ice. I want an ice dragon.
Ice and water are two different elements.
I'll take an ice one.
Well,
all my drinks are gonna be cold. Ice coffee.
Would take a...
You gotta answer these questions a little bit faster, okay?
I would take a fire dragon. He could cook my food. He could defend me.
He could cook the... Yeah, having fire is gonna be super useful.
He could just cook the food.
I will say... Yeah, having fire is probably better.
And
but let us know in the comments below, what element would you want your dragon to have? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.